back to my channel. I know it's been like a hot second since I've been on here. I did move, but also I switched up the way that I am organizing my BTS and GOT7 shelf. So I'm trying out the whole color thing. We'll see if I like it or not. Usually I'm very much like a chronological person. But yeah, so in this video, I'm just gonna solely do shelf tours. I did buy another little tiny shelf. It has all of 17 on it. So that'll probably be one of the last ones that we look at. But yeah, so I will do like a full room tour in a different video though. Okay, so first off we have the main shelf, and then right next to it is a little smaller shelf. These used to be on opposite sides of my room, but now I have them right next to each other. So I will go into what's on the top of this after I do the shelf itself. Okay, so starting with the top shelf, which is most of my like red all the way to blue. At the front here, I have the Agabong, and then I have the little magnetic plushies for Mark and Jackson from the Got2 summer pop-up that happened at Lotte Mall. Then I have a little, it's a fake plant, but it's in a little bunny planter for Jungkook. And then I have the slap bracelet from the Mott's pop-up that they did in Seoul. Okay, starting from the left, I have Mad Winter Edition. It is the happy version. Butter, the peaches and cream versions. Mad, this is the horizontal version. Eyes on You, this is the on version. Flight Log Arrival, this is the Ever version. Then I have 3 copies of GOT7's GOT7 album. It's JB, Mark, and Jackson. The JB and Mark were random pull, the Jackson was specifically picked. Then I have Flight Log Arrival Monograph. The Present You and Me, this is the green one, which is the Forever version. School Love Affair, You Never Walk Alone, the left version. HYYH Part 2, the blue version. Keep Spinning in Seoul, which I went to both nights of that. The GOT7's first fan meeting, which was Anniversary 365 Plus. Their third fan meeting, which was We Under the Moonlight. And their fourth, which I don't actually know what this one was called in English. Oh, and sorry, it was actually the fifth. The fourth was online. I always forget that. Flight Log Departure Monograph, the Wings Tour DVD, Just Right, 7 for 7, Present Edition, this is Cozy Hour, I believe. Yes, the blue one's Cozy, okay. Eyes on You, this is the You version. Die version 3, and that finishes off my top shelf. Okay, and then going down one shelf, at the front I have the House of BTS, which was the first pop-up that they did in Seoul. Jack in the Box, which is J-Hope's solo album. And then I have the little standee from Love Yourself Tear. Okay, so starting at the left again, I have Muster Happy Ever After. GOT7's Got Love. This is Flight Log Departure, the Rose Quartz version. Die version 4. All 4 versions of Mott's Persona. You Never Walk Alone, the right version. HYYH Part 1, the pink version. HYYH Part 2, the peach version. Love Yourself in Seoul. Eyes on You. Love Yourself, Speak Yourself, the final in Seoul, which I went to night 1 and 3 of. Love Yourself in New York, which I went to. Flight Log Departure, the Serenity version. Fly in Seoul DVD. All member and group versions of Present You. All 4 versions of Love Yourself Answer. And then the first of the Flight Log Turbulence, which I have Youngjae, Jackson, and Jinyoung for. Okay, moving down a shelf. At the front I have Got It, which is GOT7's debut album, the version 3 of the Army Bomb, and a little Hobie in the pre-order gift from Jack in the Box. Okay, starting from the left, these are my other 2 copies of Flight Log Turbulence. Then we have Present You and Me. This is like the yellowy copy, which is You and Me version. All 4 versions of Love Yourself, Her. HYYH Part 1, the white version. Then we have Ori Lake 2, Present You and Me, the miracle version. Call My Name. There were versions 1, 2, 3, 4. I have all 4. I'm not actually sure which is which. Die version 2, another version of Call My Name. This is JJ Project verse 2. I think there was just 2 different covers that you could get. Like one was darker, one was the white border, but there's like 6 different photo books or something like that that you could get on the inside. So I'm actually not sure like version wise. Then I have their second fan meeting, which was Amazing Got 7 World. Then I have 7 for 7. This is, looks like this. It's got the pink on it, which, hold on, let me check my reference. The white and pink is Magic Hour. And then there is 7 for 7 Present Edition next to it, which is Starry Hour. And then I have the close-up version of Identify, both versions of B, which I think was just the regular, and then the Essentials. This is School Love Affair Special Edition, Young Forever. Was it just the white and black versions? So this would be the white version. All 4 versions of Mott's 7, Dream Night, Mad, the vertical version, Proof, the compact version, and Identify, the regular version. Moving one more down, I have a little RM. It's from Downy. When you bought the Tiny Ton Downy, you got a random member of the cup to put the liquid in. I never used it, obviously. And then I have a Youngjae signed version 1 of Die. And then moving from the left, I have the soundtrack to BTS World, all 4 versions of Love Yourself Tear. I have Proof, the standard version, all 4 versions of Wings. I have JJ Project, the other version. Like I said, I'm not actually quite sure if it's based on the outside or the inside, but if you see the bottom here, if you put them together, it makes the JJ Project logo. Both versions of Focus, once again, it was like there's 2 different covers that you can get, and then you can get a Yugyeom photo book, both of them, or a JB photo book. And I actually got Yugyeom for both of my photo books. Flight Log Turbulence monograph. 3 copies of Spinning Top, but they are not all 3 versions because they put a sleeve on them, so I do not own the and version. I have 2 of maybe Security and 1 of Insecurity. I'm not sure, that might be flipped too. Eyes on You, the Eyes version, the other 2 versions of Call My Name, Dark and Wild, and I actually have an extra copy of Dark and Wild in the back because my friend gave me her copy because she just wanted the photo card and my CD started skipping, so she gave it to me for the CD. Too Cool for School. The other version of Young Forever, which I think is just white and black version, I could be very wrong though. All 7 versions of Breath of Love Last Piece, so all the members. Die version 5, Muster Magic Shop, 7 for 7 Golden Hour, Flight Log Arrival. This is the Never version, and this was the first K-pop album I ever purchased. Gotcha Perfect Getaway in LA, which is a GOT7 photo book. Okay, bottom shelf. Over on the left is my cover for JB's Somo Fume album. 7 edition, which was kind of season screenings-esque, but not really. A army kit, another army kit, another army kit. And then moving over here, at the top I have BTS's 2019 season screenings, 2020 season screenings, 2021 season screenings, and then another, 2022, and then another army kit. And then this little booklet, which has their photos in it, came with the 2021 season screenings. Okay, moving over at the bottom, I just have my Mott's binder in the middle, which holds like all of my tour size photo cards. And then we get over to my other shelf, and And we will start at the top over here. Okay, so this is a very packed and chaotic and hyphen shelf. So I have my light stick at the front here. This is a standee from Border Carnival, which is like one of my favorite concepts they did. This is a cup sleeve from Manifesto in Chicago. Then we start up here. I have the Dusk and Dawn version of Border Day 1. I have up, hype, and down versions of Border Carnival. I have Odysseus, Charybdis, and Scylla, not sure I pronounced that correctly, versions of Dimension Dilemma, the No and Yet version of Dimension Answer. This is the J version of Manifesto Day 1, and the half version of Dark Blood. And I stopped collecting all version of Enhypen just because it got to be way too much. Like, I know there's a copy of this that I don't have. It's like a smaller square version. There's 5 copies of this that I don't have. I don't even know how many, because I think they did member like Engine versions of this. So it just got way too much. Like, they're not even a 3-year-old group and they already have all these albums. So yeah, so that's where I stopped with that one. Okay, moving down from them is my little small TXT shelf. So I have the Dream chapter Magic, the Chaos chapter Freeze, and the Name chapter Temptation. I feel like I literally just have one from each era. I used to have their debut album. I had to get rid of it because I had way too much stuff coming back from Korea. I do plan on filling in the albums that I don't have though. I have their light stick, and then I didn't know where else to put this. I only have one album for &TEAM so far, so it's their First Howling We. This was the first one that you could get easily in the US, because the other one you couldn't even ship to the US from Weverse. It was only Japan exclusive, although I know people got it in the US. I'm hoping they will go back and make the First Howling Me a little bit easier to get. I'm not sure what version I'd get. There's also the member versions. I'd be torn between Kay and Nicholas. So yeah, we'll see. But I do hope to grow my &TEAM collection, in which case they'll get their own shelf. And then at the bottom here is a cute little GOT7 calendar that was from like 2021 that has like really cute fan art in it. So I just leave it at this one, which is from UR. And then behind that, ridiculously, is this much is Bam Bam, that much is Yukyum. Like, oh my god, Bam Bam went huge with his albums. So I have Ribbon, both versions. I have B, both versions. And then I have the sweet version of Sour and Sweet. And once again, this just got to be way too much if I was buying all of the versions. Like, if I had the other version, this entire shelf would literally be Bam Bam. Like, oh my god. And then I have Point of View Yukyum. Okay, and then we're gonna move over this way on the bottom, and at the front I have 2 little light up bracelets that my friend brought back from China that we wore to Eyes on You at Barclays. And then down at the bottom here, I have BTS Face Yourself, Lights and Boy with Love, and then BTS The Best, which are all the Japanese versions, or Japanese albums that I own for BTS. Then I have the Notes 1, the Notes 2, Memories of 2018. Hold on, let me move you up a little bit. Memories of 2018, Memories of 2019, and Jin Young's Season's Greetings for 2023, and then Enhypen's First Fan Club Kit. Okay, moving up from there, I have 5/7 of GOT7's solos. And then at the front, I have the Present You pre-order benefit, which you can like switch out which picture is at the front. Moving from the left, that is Def Love, which if you're not a fan of GOT7, Def is JB's other, I almost want to say like alter ego. It's more of like his SoundCloudy sound. Then I have JB's Somo Fume, both versions of Be Yourself. I believe one is Be and one is Yourself. Not actually positive which is which. Mark's The Other Side album, Jackson, Magic Man, and then this jewel case right here is Magic Man as well. Both versions of Jin Young's Chapter 0 with, both versions of Young Jae's Colors, both versions of Young Jae's Sugar, and then my 2 Japanese GOT7 albums, which are I Won't Let You Go and Love Loop. Okay, and then moving up from there is my Astro shelf, and this is one of my prized possessions, which is a all-member signed Blue Flame album. And then I have a little standee of Anu, which was from their Dream Part 1 album. And then albums themselves, I have Spring Up, Summer Vibes, Autumn Story, Winter Dream, Dream Part 1, Dream Part 2, their special album Rise Up, All Light, Blue Flame, Gateway, All Yours, the Us version, and then I'm missing, which I think is called Switch On, which I will get eventually. And then I have a copy of Drive to the Starry Road. Sorry if my lighting got a little bit dark, I just realized it's absolutely downpouring outside, so that would be why. So going up here, so I have a GOT7 cup sleeve that has some other cup sleeves in it. All different members of GOT7 cup sleeves. This is when McDonald's did a collab with Disney and you got like a different character. A Namjoon cold brew. Behind that is actually a Mang humidifier. These are the cups from the 3 pop-ups. I was there for these 2 and then my friend bought me the other one because I wasn't still there. A Singwon standee from Teenage, and then BTS cup sleeves of all the members, and in the back are a bunch of like stickers and stuff. Okay, and then on top of this one, I have my mini Mang fan, my signed Breath of Love Last Piece JB. So of course he had to have my little plushie JB with it, which was the same pop-up as the Mark and Jackson that I have. The pre-order gift, I believe, from You Never Walk Alone. This actually might have come in every album, I'm not sure. The graphic lyrics for You Never Walk Alone, the candle from the Starbucks BTS collab that happened for like 0.2 seconds in Korea and only Korea, I swear. This was a little light up thing for Magic Man Tour. This is from Gayo Daejeon 2019 that I went to. This is Day 6's light stick. This is an art print from the girl that did the calendar. And then I have my Big Mang fan. Okay. And then on the other side of the room, I have my new mini shelf. And then this was in my old room as well. Please ignore the mess that's over here. I'm getting a pink cart that's gonna have a lot of it on it. But yeah, it still has not come yet, so that's why it's just piled there. But anyway, so starting here at the top, I have my Dino Picket from the 2021, I think it was called Little Wishes. I bought that during the like Black Friday sale. I didn't get it in 2021. And then in front of that is my like only Dino pull ever, which was his signature with the FML album. As you can imagine, I like screamed. Then next to that is my little bird speaker, which I realize is kind of ironic that I have a very GOT7 thing on an entire 17 shelf, but that's just where it fits. And then moving down into the albums, so I have, hold on, let me get closer. So I have Love and Letter Repack. I have All One, which I'm guessing this is the Alone version. Director's Cut. I have an Ode, the real version. I have Your Choice, the one side version. The front, this is my carrot version of FML, and I pulled Joshua. So I guess this is my new husband representing. I have my carrot bong, and then in the back, which is super hard to see, is my Dino version of Attacca. Guess who my bias is? And then down at the bottom, if that'll stay, down at the bottom, I have OP1 of Attacca, the Pioneer version of Face the Sun, the New Beginnings version of oh my god, why do I always blank on this? Sector 17. The Fallen Misfit Lost version of FML, the Faded Monolife version of FML, and then the carrot version, which as I said, I got Joshua. And then the carrot version of Face the Sun, which was Dino. I obviously specifically purchased the Dino version for Face the Sun, and then my friend gifted me the Attacca one. Okay, in between these are a bunch of photo card albums, or photo card binders. This is GOT7 like non-album inclusions. This is BTS album inclusions. This is more BTS. There's just random book. I hope to like organize this much better, like I said, when I get my cart finally. And then we move to the bottom of the other shelf, which I have JB's, oh, what was this called? It was like a Season's Greetings, but had an album in it. Oh, a Seasonal Hiatus was what that was. So it's very much like all the calendars and all the things are the exact months that he is enlisted. So that's what that is. I have Here and Hey Guys, which are Jin Young's photo books. I have the Mott's one photo book, the like dual version in the special package. The last summer package that BTS did before they switched to winter packages. The empty cases for the Hybe Insight. This is the Enhypen one, and then I have the BTS one as well. I kind of want to design something in like Canva to put on the front of this so that I can like display them. I think that would be cool. Then I have Stray Kids' light stick before they got like an official light stick. This is what I use for their fan meeting in Korea. Then I have Day 6 albums, so I have Day 6 Daydream, Day 6 Shoot Me, Remember Us Youth Part 2, The Book of Us Gravity. Then I have Twice Merry and Happy and Twice Summer Nights. Okay, and above that is mostly like a language learning shelf. Holy crap, I realized it's July, so I'm terrible at changing JB's mini calendar, so I gotta do that. I have a little tiny Korean dictionary, an Italian textbook, an Italian phrase book, Korean stories, Korean Made Simple 1, and then the workbook and the textbook for 2. The entirety of Learn Korean with BTS, although I had to get rid of the packaging in Korea, so I just took like the books and the pen, and then this is the notebook. These are like language learning notebooks, randomly The World of Sudoku. Then we move into albums. So this is EXO's Lotto. This is The War Countdown, a Blackpink album, the photo essay for JJ Project, the freebie notebook for pre-ordering B, more notebooks. This is JB's Alone photo book. Oh, this is the freebie that you got with the graphic lyrics, a little notebook. These are from the pop-up. I have a couple different ones. This is the Boy with Love one. Yeah, there's just a bunch of random stuff over here. Like the little notebook that you got with the notes. I don't know what's on the end here. Oh, the light stick case for Stray Kids light stick. The Eyes on You, like pre-order gift. So yeah, just a bunch of random like K-pop stuff is stored there. And then down here I have another photo essay, and then I have the GOT7 tour log, all 4 versions that you could get.